welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to KBS1. Today, we're going to be streaming a bit of Workers and Resources, Soviet Republic, and I thought the best way to do this is to get an actual proper Soviet, or rather, proper Russian to join in here. So, joining me from all the way from Kazakhstan is my good friend, T-BENZIN. Hi, Benzin.
Hello, General Secretary.
A very good comrade. Tovarish. Now, you are going to take us into the grand new Soviet Republic. Bring us there, my good comrade. I am General
All right.
Secretary Hatt. Let us see what landmass you have found for our new republic.
So I've been told it's some kind of uh, tropical paradise archipelago in Pacific Sea, Pacific Ocean rather. Will be great to see what is it after my early abrupted early retirement from Siberia. So we're gonna play today in realistic mode, but with some changes. We have a medium money amount. I had the Mother Russia to give us some more funds, and we have a bit of a more reasonable population in there. Also, for the viewers' experience, we're gonna play with Always Day. The sun is never sets on the territory of our glorious republic. And
Da, comrade. Splendid. Let us begin. So, and also, for those of you watching, if you notice that there are some bit oddities now again, it's because I am streaming on my connection through a stream on Discord. So, because the stream, rather, connection in Kazakhstan isn't terribly good. So, we do trickery around here. His glorious Soviet method.
all right, let's see what we work with. So here we have the border connection by land. I've been told.
Looks good.
Yep. Over here we have a border connection with the NATO. And seems
Dirty
like,
capitalists.
yes, we gonna need some of their fancy machinery might. And here we have a friendly socialistic state of Nassau. Seems a bit familiar.
By the
So,
way, if I am General Secretary, what would that make you?
you assign that for me. I guess that's probably something of a chief planner.
All right, you are the chief planner at the Ministry of I don't know, land development or something.
All right, now we didn't know we have this ministry, but I guess we do now.
Look, I am General Secretary. Now we do. And also, welcome Silicon Soul to the stream. Good to see you.
Uh, yes, hello, comrades, party members.
Yes, you're all now. Once you watch stream, you become party members, and you must participate in development of glorious republic.
So first things first, we need a road and the construction offices. So uh, there.
Ah, this is already pretty glorious. I like it.
All right. For our construction vehicles, we will need a free gas station.
Remember, free. It's Soviet. Soviet free. Hello, Mashoes. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be building glorious republic, grand republic. This time,
Yes,
comrades, you are all party members, and this shall be real. This time, I swear, real communism.
yes. In this republic, we gonna have everything for the people, and we know all well the names of those people.
Yes, we have list. Quinn List has also joined us. Says Drugovi, this gives flakbast to glory of Yugoslavia.
That's a bit too tropical for Yugoslavia, but sure. Right. So we will need an oil tank with a large capacity to bring us fuel. And then for the construction vehicles, all the vehicles for now gonna be taking resources from these border posts. And for the vehicles, we will need dumpers, the big old Belarusian dumpers, 3 of them. Then one of these covered hulls. Yep, the biggest capacity also.
Meshu says, let's hope this actually works this time. What do you mean, party member? Are you questioning the certainty of the glory to come? Eh? To the gulag with this man.
Oh no.
Oh, we haven't built a gulag yet. Damn.
Oh, well.
Quinlist adds, there was a saying in glorious Yugoslavia. Yugoslavia from Tokyo to Milwaukee. Tropical belt on the way of expansion. No worries.
Alright. We need a refueling plan. There's gonna be a lot of things here, a lot of things there. And this brave little tanker is already on it.
And also, by the way, I should say, normally there's these things so you can use crowns or things like that to do certain things in the thing. I've not added this to the stream, so you probably won't be able to sort of get us to hydrate or anything, because I haven't actually added this to the stream. Sorry.
Well, when we join, we won't need any crowns or any currency for that matter.
Oh, well, actually, I did get the notification says Mehud's redeemed hydrate. So if you have a drink, to have, you are supposed to take a zip.
Yes,
zip.
I shall gonna sip.
Good.
But I'm not going to announce what it is for the safety reasons.
No, of course not. Ah.
Might or might not be a capitalistic company beverage.
Certainly not. Certainly not. We have printed like new label on top of very, very glorious Soviet thing.
Yes.
Quinless gives crown to the state. There is no my money, only the people's money. Yes.
That's the attitude we like here.
Yep.
All right. And all the vehicles are standing in the refueling line.
Yeah, there's a bit of a queue. You guys are taking too long. Why are you in queue?
Well,
Hurry up.
what's the Soviet Republic without a queue?
Right.
All right, then since we are going to expect some rainfall in this climate, that's probably gonna be a good idea to invest in gravel roads early. Hmm. Oh yes, I had a feeling that I forgot something, and of course, that's probably be a couple bulldozers, and I guess a couple of big old excavators, and for some future, a road crane or two.
It's Soviet Russia. We don't have one road crane. We have two.
Yes. Oh, speaking of, that certainly will be not a Russia, but are you proposing the name for this state?
Oh, do we have some kind of idea what this place should be named?
How about this?
OG Hat. I accept this with great humility as General Secretary of this grand nation. Thank you. Yes. Carry on.
All right. And with the great majority of party member votes, we accept this name.
People have voted in favor of name. Clearly. Stairs with gun.
What's the landscape we're looking at? A bit more flat. We're gonna speed things up a bit.
The actual
Hmm.
speed isn't sped up, we just make people work harder and faster.
Yes. All right.
Good. Good. This is what I like to see. Some good old hard labor. On
Yes.
roads where there are already buses driving. This is proper Soviet planning.
Well, buses do bring some more workers.
Yes. Well, as they should.
And speaking of, I probably would like a new bus. Another one. Yep, and that's all of our vehicle spots are occupied. All right, then
I can
we
feel
will
the glory
probably
already.
would like some kind of a city for our future workers. Let's see. They will need some kind of a shop. The small shopping center will be probably good for all their workers' needs.
Yes, but let's replace the word small with glorious, so it's glorious shopping center.
Yes,
Size is not important. What would glorious shopping center be in Russian?
that will be. Oh, sleep. I forgetting names.
Or is there even a Russian word for shopping center?
No, this is like Targovic Center, but I have a little bit of brain fart remembering what's glorious in Russian.
What?
Sorry.
My CD planner, he forget important words.
All right. Excuse me. There. What else would we need? Probably like cinema with the most patriotic cinematography in there.
Pure luxury, but only the best for this Gloria Ho Chi hats.
Yes.
We shall have very entertained workers who shall then work very hard. Very, very hard.
Then for the people, we need the hospital.
Do, 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 do.
And then for the children,
Ah, yes.
kindergarten.
State children. My favorite. It just sounds so wrong in so many ways.
The center, yeah, this is gonna be like probably across the road. They are in the school.
The ultimate expression of function over form. Is block of school.
How much school do you want? Just a block.
Just one block of school, please.
And I like about this game, you have to care about walkability.
Oh, so pedestrian walkways and whatnot.
You know,
Silicon Soul says block is efficient. Good block. How dare you, Machus? He says, ah yes, function number 4, make all the housing so depressingly boring that it, just by looking at it you feel sadder. You mean much more functional, comrade. Surely,
Yes.
comrade. Is great function.
We all know that sad people function better.
Absolutely. Who would dare question otherwise?
Alright, then for the actual buildings, we're gonna go with these a bit fancier buildings.
Ah, the fancy block.
Yes,
It's still very much block, but it has variation in block.
if I would have rate this house, what's the type of Soviet house this is? It's probably like Stalinka. It has like some bit of neoclassicism detailing in it.
Very
Uh,
fancy.
yes. And then during like Khrushchev's times, we get Khrushchevkas with more of a simplistic form. But the reason for this was, of course, like there was a lot of building would be required fast after the war. So it has a bit the story of reasoning behind it.
Some Soviet history for you, ladies and gentlemen. And also, no issues, just because you're party doesn't mean you can question dumb ideas. It means we find you faster when you do. That's all that means. And also, hi Whacker. Welcome to Soviet Scandinavia, as you call it. No, this is Ho Chi Hat. Not Soviet Hatville, as you call it. But good to have you on the stream, nonetheless. My head of land development from the Ministry of whatever it is, is actually all the way from Kazakhstan. It's this, you think to yourself, if you're going to play a game like this, you better get a proper Russian to help you do this. And so I have contacted my best Soviet and Russian friend, who's T-BENZIN here.
Well,
What, Tovarish Benzin, I should call him.
I have lived a day in the Soviet Union, thankfully.
True, you haven't.
But I do have, like, they still use some Soviet blanks for some of the documents, and I have the Soviet blank for birth certificate.
Oh, really? That's kind of cool. And
Yes.
yes, T-BENZIN is a fellow member of Canium. He is, he joined us, I can't remember, was it over a year ago? Or it's definitely over a year ago. 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, it's gonna be about 3 years soon.
Yep.
Oh, that's ugly. Remove it.
And
That's
Whacker
machine.
says hello to you.
Hello, comrade Walker.
You have now been very happily inducted into our party. Get to work.
Well, the members of our Politburo, they are not overburdened with work. It might
Absolutely not.
change. It
I mean, we
might.
could also induct some of our viewers into the ministry so they can help run this place. You know,
Sure.
you can all become very important party members. Shaped future of glorious Ha Chi Minh, or no, Ho Chi Hat. That's the one.
Sure.
I had to say that right.
Right. And we need about like 8 to 10 those blocks at the start.
More blocks means more glory.
Yes. Our glories are gonna be measured in our blockiness.
Yeah, you're right, Whacker. Hat Chi Minh rolls off the tongue a bit easier, but the name of this place is Ho Chi Hat or something like that. I keep forgetting now.
Yep. I should have been stuck with Kochi. Yep.
No, it's fine.
Kochi.
Oh, I love that that great song. I am the man who arranges the block that continue to fall from up above. I am the man who arranges the block that continue to fall from up above.
Some minor block arrangement. Some might think that's how a Russian programmer have invented Tetris. Yes, Tetris is actually a Russian game.
That is true. Tetris is a Russian game. Made to train astronauts, right?
No, that's
Or just a
one of
game?
the Soviet bloc designers, I guess.
Yeah. There's something slightly very Soviet about placing down a block, like a where people live, like a building, and then like 2 weeks later, as they've just begun light construction, it's like no. We need to move it 10 meters that way.
Yes. Oh, it reminds me. This has actually happened. In Moscow, there was some plans to make some streets wider, and they actually built an, a device that moves the house, and they moved the house.
Only Soviet Russia. There's something very
Yes.
but I might take the opportunity now. I was actually given this fantastic list of good old Russian anecdotes from Benson here that he told me about, and
That's would be Soviet. Thank you.
sorry, Soviet anecdotes. I'm so sorry. And I thought it might be a good time to read our viewers the first one. And the first anecdote goes, it is it true that under communism you will be able to order food by phone? It's true, but it will be delivered on TV.
Ah, oh no, this the builders being stubborn. They didn't want to place the building. I convinced them.
Oh, someone named Confessions of a Ladder Maker. Confessions of a Ladder Maker adds, they lifted the entire city of Chicago like 10 feet. It didn't have modern sewer system, and for some reason it made sense to raise the buildings. I've heard of a similar. I've heard of this. Like there was a hotel they moved, I think, somewhere in the United States. It was quite wild. Oh, we're getting another good story here from Quinlist, who says, in Yugoslavia, there was a plan to demolish a historic building and build a parking lot there. So people protested, got beaten, and put in jail, but the government said fine and built the first underground garage beneath that building. So instead of demolishing the historic building, they made the first underground garage. Oh, that's too funny.
All right, that'll be 4 buildings. Oh wait,
Oh,
I actually don't have to get citizens, not just yet.
what they are you saying they shouldn't be assigned these glorious living spaces before they're done? What?
Yes, this like the default state, but we don't have some amenities like being food delivered.
But comrade head of department, is very important that the food delivery gets work at once.
Yes, but we're still building a shopping center.
They were still building the buildings. What kind of excuse is this?
Oh yeah, you asked that I rename like small to.
Yeah, glorious. Yeah, there's not small. It's glorious shopping center.
Oh, we can put a transparent on this building. Let the party members to make make some suggestions for the transparent we should put on this building.
Oh, sure.
So, it's right. What's our walkability looking? Well,
My God, the cinema is complete.
yes.
I wonder what chat would think that a Soviet cinema should be. Soviet cinema is already a pretty good name, than I think of it. But what would be a cinema name be for a inglorious Ho Chi hat? What would a cinema be named?
Well, in the regular Soviet Republic, it will be named something like Simple, a Victory,
First suggestion from Whacker is Trollolololol Cinema. I don't know about that one, but I like that song though.
I heard that's like the lyrics was banned, so
Well,
he
really?
like makes just a cover on this song without the lyrics. It's the song was about the cowboy returning home.
Cowboy. Wait,
Just
in Russian?
uh, not
Tell them
sure
about.
if they are.
Well, you know the song
I
we're talking about, right? That la 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 da 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 da.
yes.
Tell people what that song is actually about.
I haven't been familiar with it myself. It I was uh, I was familiarized with this song just like other, so it getting viral on the internet.
Oh, okay. So it's mostly a Western phenomenon.
Yeah.
Hughes says it's about someone coming home. All right. Do, 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 do.
I wonder if we can put the monument somewhere. Yes.
Splendid. Very important to get this started as well, so we can have glorious statues of how amazing we are.
Just gonna move it a bit.
We want Soviet statue here. No, on second thought, over here. I'm just gonna grab something real quick, but you all have Benson here to gloriously guide you. As just a moment.
Right. That leaves me in charge. Have we thought of any transparency on our buildings yet? Like on the shopping center? Sorry, can't hear you. I'm too busy building our glorious city. We shall probably build some houses on this side too.
I'm back now.
Oh, welcome back, General Secretary. There are no accidents to report of.
Very good. Very good. Good work. I can't remember what rank I gave you now, but head of infrastructure, land planning. Anyway, just to follow up on some things that were said, Michu says the song is called "I'm Very Glad Because I'm Finally Returning Back Home." All right. And Whacker says it's very Soviet. Also, are you a possum? Well, I mean, my good friend here, T-BENZIN, is a Soviet possum. Or at least for this evening, he's a Soviet possum. Normally, he's just a possum.
Yes, but that's the thing now. I usually like a fan of possums, but that made me a possum apparently.
Oh yeah, tell him about we got you a backpack at one point, didn't we?
Oh yes,
What did we get you for the backpack as well?
a pin of a possum.
Yeah, so he has a pin. Like we got him a backpack for where he is in Kazakhstan, and then he has a pin for that backpack, which is a possum. So this is great. It was a demand. It's like if we give you this backpack, you have to get the pin.
And the deal was sealed.
And the deal was struck.
The paths are being weird in this game. Naturally.
Yeah, I've always noticed that about this game is that building roads and stuff like that, it's always at an odd angle or some weird way. It doesn't quite always line up the way it should. Like right now, it's like, why can't they just do a small straight path? No, it must already either be bendy this way or that way. Comrade. All
We
right.
must. Oh, why am I pausing the game? We must follow the rules about the minimal path length.
Master Mayhem is here and says, I heard we were making KBSistan. Yes, KBS 1 is now making KBSistan. No, the place is called Ho Chi Hat. But
Yes.
welcome, Master Mayhem. Welcome to KBS 1 as we make great the Republic.
Alright, I'm gonna have some other plans for this spot later. Because this is just on the edge of the walkability.
Excellent. And also, can I just say one thing? Just this might delight you immensely, Benson. Um, we actually have more viewers right now than we normally do on the other streams, so you're doing better than I normally am.
Oh, that's glorious, glorious. This is why you make a ministry and not work by yourself.
Yes, quite.
They're crossing what? What's it? No. Right. I gotta think if I wanna join this.
Ah, Fridu is here as well. It says, the party is watching you, comrade. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Gotta make sure that you're making the reserve road before you upgrade your main road.
What the hell is going on with that road anyway? Does it make a turn and then go straight anyway? Like, what the hell?
Which are you talking about?
The road you were just looking at a moment ago. The one where you just built up with the small square, yeah. You see how it makes a turn there at the bottom left?
Uh, well,
It's very normal comment. Very, very normal.
we have a Cessna if we want.
A Cessna? Wow, we are making progress. This is more glorious than I had expected at this point.
General Secretary, that's a Western Eagle.
What? We do not have Soviet Cessna?
Apparently not.
Ugh.
Well, we might have An-2 soon, but I'm afraid we get as close to a Soviet Cessna as we can.
I like the name though, Soviet Cessna. It's probably gonna be something very, very horrible. I mean, glorious. I said horrible, I meant glorious.
Well, that's a passenger, mostly passenger biplane. It's pros. It's like have a really low takeoff speed.
We low takeoff speeds. We push off cliff, take off faster. Master Random says Soviet Cessna, quote unquote, legally distinct. Oh. Just stirring myself some tea here if you hear clinking. I must have. I am General Secretary. I must have tea. Horribly glorious TM. Yeah, I think that's about right. Legally reverse engineered, says Whacker. Yes. Is very, very legal. Like very legal Soviet Tu-4 bomber. Oh, sure. Quinlan says, distribute shovels, make bigger hole on the cliff, Cessna fly faster.
Alright, we have planned for 9 Soviet buildings. Alright, do we have the...
Sorry, go ahead.
Do we have the transparent candidate on this building?
What does transparent mean? Yeah, oh, so the thing that's okay. So, ladies and gentlemen of the chat, look at the screen. It says your text here on top of this glorious shopping center. What should the text be? Give us some input here. We need. This is the glorious shopping center of Ho Chi Hat.
Yes,
It's not in. It's not.
right
It's, he says it's not in Cyrillic. We can fix that. We can fix that. Oh, can it not do Cyrillics? Ah, see?
Oh,
yeah, no.
Yeah,
Oh, it can't do it. That's actually kind of disappointing.
I thought it was a...
That's actually kind of like this makes it a true Soviet game. It's Soviet game but cannot handle Cyrillics. Sad smiley face. Oh. We have one suggestion.
It was a feature.
Yeah, we have one suggestion. Hat's glorious Soviet bagels. That might be too long. Come on, guys. I know you've got a good one. I know there's some good suggestions for a shopping center out there. Fast food, also known as the food disappears fast. Well, Benzin's Bagels is another one.
Well, you see, it's not only bagels. It's food, it's meat, it's a closet, it's electronics. Pretty much everything the
It ha-
Soviet
yeah,
citizens need.
it has to be text that fits on top of building. This people's provision distribution station. That might be too long. Try
It should
try that. People's
be.
provisional distribution station.
Uh, s- oh man, yep.
Oh, it's too long. Um, Soviet Walmart. I don't know. We might get in
uh,
trouble for that one. We Mart. Oh, I like that. We Mart. Oh, it is. It is now We Mart. Oh, they love it. People, chat loves this one. Very high approval rating for We Mart. Quinless says make it We Mart with capitalized and then a dash in between We and Mart.
uh,
So all capitalized and then a dash between. Yeah, exactly. And then capital Mart.
I don't think it's gonna make.
Oh, it already is sort of like that. All right. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. We Mart. I love it. It's horrible.
Right. We will be also needing to plan the utilities. And I wonder if. I don't think we will need a heating station in this region.
I mean, there's obviously going to be more glorious Republic over there, so this is official vacation island. You go there for half a day and come back.
We also might just research tourism and get some tourists in here.
Ah, yes, scientific tourism. The Ministry of Population Research have come up with tourism, comrade. Ah, splendid.
Uh, I hate when this button disappears. Right. Uh, what are your utilities? Hmm. Well, I mean, we could split it on 2 blocks.
2 blocks is very grand when it's 2 blocks.
Yeah, see, it's like barely reaching the both ends of this town with water, unless well,
I
we
mean, we can do
oh,
two. We can do two.
yeah, we're gonna have some room for expansion. Right. How do we want to make this?
Confessions of a Latin says one person just spends their entire life stranded on the island, and in the spirit of collectivism, his quote-unquote vacation contributes to the vacation quotas of the rest of the population. Ah, yes, we focus people's vacation on one person, much more efficient.
Well, I have already told that in this republic we built everything for people. We we know the names of those people.
Of course.
It might just be not every people, just the people.
It's the people TM. It's not defined what the people means. It's like it's defined term. Ah yes, put those sewage tank next to the water supply. This is very very good. Save resources and travel distance.
Yeah. So just that. All right. Uh, I guess also the same thing on this side. Path. Yeah. Here.
Quinless says it would be hilarious if there was a quote-unquote enemy town that you can build a wall around, but now that we have a president with Weimart, the wall would be Berlin Weimart. I don't know what Berlin Wee means, but something like that, I guess.
Right. Then we will need a.
Holy shit, do we have any electricity at all at this point?
We're going to have.
So, all this time we've had no electricity. What? Electricity is a bourgeois contrivance, comrade. So it's no longer Walmart, now it's we. Oh, I see. Instead of Walmart, Wall, Berlin Wall, we're Berlin We. I get it. Speaking of which, I think it is time for the second Soviet anecdote. And this time it shall be this one. Comrade, can a snake break its spine? It can if it slithers along the general line of the party.
I hope KGB not watching the stream.
We're in so much trouble.
and all this time we are not really safe from fires. So
But the land is in
we,
great cooperation with with Soviet glory. The fire will not burn us. That is surely how that works.
surely,
It's surely.
but we're gonna take safety precautions and build actual fire station.
Oh, very well. Very well. Can I just make you assistant secretary or something? Like, won't that work?
Sure.
Ah, because I was going to say assistant secretary possum sounds good. Assistant permanent secretary.
And on the start, we're gonna have limited stuff pretty much everywhere. Uh, we're gonna supply fuel to hospital too. All right, and we shall supply our VMart also.
A second we no, we're supplying our current Weimart. Right. Got it.
All right, food, clothes, electronics. All right, and for the meat, we need refrigerated truck. All right.
Assistants.
Continuing on.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
I was going to.
we gonna.
I was going to say, give status report, assistant secretary possum. What are we doing? What's going on?
Yes, we gonna continue with utilities.
Ah, the big mushroom water tower. Yes, very utility.
Very surely. Mm, just have to decide on where we gonna get the water. And hmm,
Yes, very
well,
utility, much progress. Correct, Whacker. Correct. I know,
I guess.
Whacker. We're up to 10 viewers. Oh, back to 9. But we had 10 viewers there. That was very good. This is what I mean. Like, this
Ah,
stream, your
I
stream,
mean,
Benson, is doing better than my stream when I stream.
so a water well will be built. Uh, Here-ish. Actually, maybe even like surface outflow.
Oh yeah, it
It's
does
only
want
like
that.
77.
This is surely not at all poisonous or dirty water. Certainly not. I love Master Mayhem's observation method. Like 10 viewers, that is like 20 whole eyes.
Well, you know that on average human has less than 3 eyes.
My god. Wisdom all the way from Kazakhstan, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, comrades and friends.
I mean, okay. I gonna have a rock depot with an excavator. Always available. For the glorious terraforming needs.
Have you remembered how to say glorious yet in Russian?
Uh,
No.
Let me see. Великолепный.
That'll do. And for those of you who are not actually aware of this specifically, Benson here is actually Russian, currently situated in Kazakhstan. So this doesn't get much more authentic than that. Master Mayhem says he only knows how to say good in Russian, and how are you?
Yeah. Well, that's pretty much gonna get you vodka.
That's gonna pretty much get you vodka. Oh, it's amazing. Can we get a great success from Ben? Well, I don't know. It's up to him. He's not exactly a circus clown, but you probably have to ask for it in Russian. I don't know if you can do that.
Say it again.
He wants you to say a great success.
Великий успех.
There you go. And then he says, "I only know the only Russian known as por favor." You dumbass.
Oh. Well, I mean, it's somewhat Soviet.
Por favor.
Just not quite.
That well-known Spanish Russian.
Some of the Soviet allies, quote unquote, might understand this.
Master Mayhem says, "My trick for remembering good in Russian is that it sounds like the opposite of good. Horosho. Like the horror show."
All right.
Is that true? Is good?
Yes.
Well done. Well done, Master Mayhem.
I am amused.
You have made a Russian possum amuse. That's very difficult to do. Well done, you. And then Freedo, it says, everything is Soviet if you try hard enough.
Ooh, 25 sellers. No, we probably start with 10. That's 5, alright. Hmm. And we probably need to stick some bus stop somewhere.
An actual stop for buses? You mean they don't have to just jump on in passing? It sounds like waste of
Apparently.
time, Assistant Secretary Possum, but very well. Very well. Lord Grimace has also joined us in chat. He says, this is a fun game. I can attest. Excellent. Welcome to chat, Lord Grimace. Mad Ducks is here as
Well,
well. He says, never seen this game before. Are war crimes normal in this game?
uh, unfortunately, people tend to escape if you start to do something resembling war crimes.
What? People escape?
Yeah, apparently. But good news with the CD population statistics, we have 0 deaths and 0 skips so far.
As long as we keep escapes to 0, I'm okay.
Yes. Who would want to escape these
That's
points?
exactly, that's my question. Who would want to escape?
Alright.
And 0 happiness, as it should be. You're right, Quinlist. These are great comments. Silicon Soul says, there is no escape from progress. Yeah, no war crimes, just civil crimes.
Crimes against human rights. As,
Human rights? What is this?
well, I support human rights, but I also support human wrongs.
Oh, Mad Dogs, right. Mad Dogs is part of the auxiliary, which is a secondary part to the Black Pants Legion, who is the mayor of the auxiliary, elected justly and in a fair election. Yes. Oh, hey. Something happened. I'm not sure what happened, because... Oh, Lord Grimace has subscribed. Thank you, Lord Grimace. Thank you so much. So glad to have you as a subscriber. Your first subscriber has happened, T-BENZIN. Be proud.
Yes. Subscribe.
Look! Subscribe! Maybe you should name that building after Lord Grimace somehow. I don't know. What, maybe Grimace, what should the name of the building on this be instead of subscribe? You decide.
It's it's a hospital. I
Yeah.
will name it St. Grimace Hospital, but
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are Soviet. We don't have saints.
Soviets don't have saints. All right, Lord Grimace. The Soviet hospital. What, it's just Grimace Hospital? Would that do? Grimby Chan.
Mm,
No, 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 we're not doing that.
you have to spell the name for me.
Grimace, Grimos.
Is it?
Yes, that is correct.
Uh, yes, this is good. Oh,
Hospital
that's
in the
sign.
name of oh, it's a cutoff. It's very small. Otherwise, the suggestion was Grimace House of Mercy. That I don't know which one. Grimace decides. If he likes the one that currently is, we'll keep it that way. But he wants the Ducks version, so he wants Grimace House of Mercy.
All right.
House of Mercy. There we go. Excellent. And so it is. In great Ho Chi Hat, the glorious Republic of Ho Chi Hat now has Grimma's House of Mercy Hospital.
Hurrah.
To the tune of killing in the name of healing in the name of. Oh yes, I like it. It's dumb. I love it. And I think also that marks the moment for our third anecdote, our third Soviet anecdote. I think we're gonna have now. Let me just find one here. So, this anecdote goes: the Central Committee makes a call to Baikal-Amur main line. An American journalist is expected to arrive at the construction site, and he must be accommodated in such a place that the living conditions of the construction workers are decent within his reach. Later, it turns out that living conditions are terrible everywhere. The bosses give up. Well, to hell with him. Let him slander.
Yes.
I think just for the fun of it, let's take a second one immediately. This one I kind of like. It's about the BBC. As the BBC was too quick to learn Soviet secrets, it was decided that the next Politburo meeting would be held without the right to leave the room. During the meeting, Koshygin clutched his stomach and asked for a permission to leave, to which he was refused. A few moments later, there was a knock at the door. A cleaning lady stood at the door with a bucket, saying, "The BBC has just reported that Alexei Nikolai Yechevich had shat himself." Oh, man. Grimma's putting around, forcing people to go back to resting with a pipe. Continue resting, comrade. You are not well. Mantox asks me, Hat, you have dabbled in battle tech. Yes, I have. Not a whole lot, but yes. I have battled the tech.
Yes. Mighty tech. Alright, I'm taking too much of a break here. Let's see. Yes, I was waiting on the excavator to arrive.
Alright.
Oh, that's actually ugly. And you dug up this terrain. Thank you, comrade. Now dig.
Now fill it back in again.
Yes.
Oh, also, Whacker has a question for you if you are up for it.
Go with it, comrade.
Whacker asked, and if this is too much, please do not feel obliged. We understand. But is Benson anywhere near Baikonur or Cosmodrome?
No. A bit too much to the west of the country.
All right. Check the stone. Go ahead.
I was on the pretty much not too far on the business trip from Baikonur. But yeah, I won't visit Baikonur in a foreseeable future, I will say, because this is actually de jure Russian territory.
All right, Maddox. Is that a dropship? I think that is a dropship. It looks like one, a 3D printed dropship. That looks badass. But it's yellow. It's like, this is a duck dropship? What's going on?
That Dropship.
Dropship looks like it's made of butter. What would I name it? Oh man. Dairy Ropship?
Taking it back up.
I can't believe it's not war crimes. That one is pretty good too. Yeah, I'm not very good at naming dropships, I'm not gonna lie. But I like the sentence, I can't believe it's not war crimes. I like that one.
Alright, you.
Or
I
what if it
think-
like what if that dropship that looks like it's made of butter was just called, I don't know, butterfly? Get it? I'm sorry.
Because this thing needs oh, it does. It needs a power connection. Let's see.
I see Assistant Secretary Possum is in the process of providing more glorious Soviet electricity to Ho Chi Hat.
Right. And also water. Let's see. Water treatment.
This is glorious water treatment facility. Oh, really? How does the water get treated? Not very well. Also, I will just say that for a fairly consistent amount of time now, you have 10 viewers, Benson. Your Soviet
That's
and Russian
glorious.
authenticity is working out for you.
Glorious. Quite. Right. Now for the water treating. Actually, that and they're gonna pump some more water.
Excellent. Lord Grima's subscriber here has said, I've begun hoarding the crown, so I may demand thou dost self-care. So, eventually crowns will be spent, demanding that we take action in certain self-caring ways. I know this is very strange to you, but you're gonna have to deal with it, Assistant Secretary Possum. It's gonna have to be this way.
Self-care. That's a Western term, I'm afraid.
I don't know what this means.
Okay, trying to imagine how does my underground communications gonna be placed. Yeah, I think I have a plan in my head. Right.
Okay, there's this is Quinlist has some quotes from Jon Stewart. Actually, this is kind of funny. He says, "I wonder if Russia has been our U.S. as in America, been our enemy for so many years because everything they say just sounds evil. Maybe it's all a big misunderstanding of tone and syntax. Like we go, 'Hey, is dinner ready?' and the Russians would go, 'Has the borscht been prepared for this evening's consumption?' Or the U.S. will say, 'I can't believe it's not butter,' whereas the Russian will say, 'The authorities insist it's not butter, but my life experience tells me otherwise.'"
Oh no.
How would you say "I can't believe it's not butter" in Russian?
Не могу поверить, что это не масло.
But there you go. And with that said, Lord Grimace has redeemed 200 crowns to say that we must hydrate. So have a drink, comrade, or Assistant Secretary Possum.
Yeah. I'm having a drink of legally distinct orange soda, which made in Soviet Russia.
Yes, it's very Soviet orange soda. Yes. I had a bit of water, so this is sip completed. Hydrate, hail hydrate. Whacker says soda, comma orange. Yes. Ah, splendid. I love this road.
I actually should do uh, a little bit of that. This is where we take care of our sewage.
Ah, yes. Near our fine water. This is where we will have not at all toxic outlet.
Yeah, also there's a kindergarten.
The kindergarten that is in front of sewage outlet is very, very good. The kids will
Yeah,
play near the water and not at all take any damage. It's legally safe.
yes.
Oh no.
It's gonna it's gonna strengthen their immunity.
Yes. Yes, they shall have powerful bones when they are playing in this area. Powerful Soviet bones. It's legally not shitty water. Riven868 has also joined us in chat and says kidding wasn't invented in Soviet Union yet. No, but this is Great Republic of Ho Chi Hat.
Yes.
Holy shit. Benson, I don't mean to alarm you, but you're up to 14 viewers. Your very first Kazakhstanian stream. 14 viewers. Assistant Secretary Possum.
Yes, it's me.
What would you like to say to your 14 glorious comrades?
Welcome, comrades, party members,
Excellent.
to the great Republic of Coffee Hat. Game, my game lost all the sound for some reason.
What?
Uh, do we hear any on the stream?
No, I actually don't hear any sound on what has happened to the sound. This is this is very Soviet game. Storm Song has also joined, says Kazakhstan's magical number 14. Yes. High five from Riven.
High five accepted.
Excellent. Yeah, no, do you think you can, like, I don't know. I don't know why it has suddenly doesn't have any sound.
Let me. I think we.
Can you save?
I saved.
Okay. We're going to see if we can't restore sound because this is glorious Soviet game. Which is surely not in any way broken at all. This is a great time for there to now only also be 15 viewers. Soviet Ministry of Sound is on holiday. Yes.
It's either on holiday or getting replaced.
We pardon the momentary technical lack of sound. Whole Ministry of Sound is currently being replaced. Don't you mean the South? No, I mean Ministry.
There's a deficit of sound, apparently. Also, game is completely frozen.
Well, can you restart it? I'll just keep having the screen up, and I can, in the meantime, while you restart the game, I can then tell people another Soviet anecdote, because this is exemplary of one might have at such a time. So the Soviet anecdote goes, "What's with 40 teeth and 4 legs?" Well, what's with 40 teeth and 4 legs? A crocodile. And what's with 40 legs and 4 teeth? Politburo meeting. I need to find that one where, what was it, with the enemies, where the enemies of the state never sleeps. What was that one? Oh, yes, here it goes. During Brezhnev's report, a man is sitting in the audience, was arrested. He turned out to be a spy. And he is asked, Brezhnev asked Major Prunin, "How did you manage to recognize the enemy?" And Major Prunin answers him, "Ah, great Brezhnev, I was guided by the instructions you gave before the start of your report. The enemy is never slumbering." So he's gonna, this whole meeting where he's up on stage saying all this stuff, everybody's asleep and there's just one guy who's awake taking notes furiously. Haha, the only one who actually cares, a spy. Oh man.
Yeah, classic Brezhnev.
It's so once again we're having some sound difficulties here. We're gonna restart the game momentarily. Did we? Did we already start the game?
Yes, and there is a sound.
All right, let me just... there it is. Sound is back. The glorious Soviet Republic of Ho Chi Hat continues. Now once again with new sound and new Ministry of Sound. Yes.
Everyone responsible for sound prior have been dealt with.
Yes. Oh, we have the participants down here. I'm just gonna get rid of those. We don't need to see participants. No.
Mm-hmm.
Whacker says, Soviet Ministry of Sound has been replaced with glorious comrades of Storm Song. Yes, Storm Song has indeed joined us. And he's very welcome.
Welcome.
And we only lost 2 viewers for that. Not so glorious, but still 13 is pretty good. I say this as though my stream goes any better. It doesn't. Stormsung says, I is sound engineer, graduated from Glorious Sound College of Moscow. Yes.
Ah.
For a second, I thought he was going to say Glorious Clown College, but never mind.
Well, might as well. Oh. It's...
Stormsong says, believe me, most sound engineers have the appearance of sad clowns. Aww.
Right, we will need some electricity. I think that's will be fine.
Like it's like, what, you want curved road? No, you will have straight road. What do you think this is? A rally track?
Right. And we do the power transformer, the one of the modded ones. Yeah, I think here's good.
Excellent. Quinless just makes cocked Kalashnikov. Soviet clowns are never sad, right, clowns? Clowns start doing cartwheels as tears and sweat dissolve face paint.
Oh no.
Soviet clowns are never sad, right, clowns? How do you say that in Russian?
Советские клоуны. Well, never said doesn't make sense. So
What about just Soviet
I
clowns are
say
never sad?
always. No, like never said is a bit out of sense in Russian language. So I say always happy. Советские клоуны всегда счастливые.
Click clack, Kalashnikov.
Or rather like всегда веселые, always like jolly.
I love it.
Ah,
Oh, not this. Oh, oh.
wait. No. Okay. Then over here.
You know that the reason it doesn't work is because this is according to some kind of planning office. It says, no, the rules say you can't put pole there.
Yeah. Always the planning office.
Hey, Diggs
haven't
is in
been-
the audience.
Oh my god. Why there's bear in a party meeting?
No worries. He's I'm sorry, comrade Barrington. He's Beroskiov. Comrade Dix.
Comrade Медведевич.
Vidorich.
Медведевич.
We have a genuine Soviet bear now. This is very much gonna be much glory now. Do 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 do.
No. Wait. More like that. Yes. It's really good. Yeah. The wire's gonna be sticking in front of the residential people buildings.
I mean, efficient use of
But-
space.
Well, they can complain according to official procedures.
It's true. I mean, it's still one of my favorite jokes. It's like, oh, so you live in Soviet Russia. What's it like? Can't complain.
Is the food good there?
Yep, that's very good. I like that. Also, you're being asked a question, by the way, by Frido, who says, "What is your favorite thing in Kazakhstan?"
Favorite thing. Unironically, like the horse meat is pretty good. It reminds the beef, but it's really lean.
There you go. The horse meat. Some of the buildings are pretty nice too. You've been showing me when you've been walking around in Kazakhstan, some pretty nice architecture.
Yeah, but the focus was to show the peculiar architecture on
Yeah,
this ones.
it is. Was it you who showed me that whole path full of statues, or was that from somewhere else?
There was on one of my business trip, there was like it was well for context, it was like a little alley with replicas of Soviet monuments, and among those monuments there are exactly 10 statues of Lenin.
So he was walking. He was showing me he was walking down this little path, and just you look to your left. There's a statue of Lenin. It's like, okay, that's very nice. He looks down a few more steps. He looks to the right. There's another statue, the exact same bust of Lenin. And then he
No,
looks
that's
to the,
different. That's different, like replicas of like uh, different artists.
yeah, but it was all
Like
sort of the
different.
same guy. It was always Lenin. It's like,
Yeah.
statue of Lenin. You look to your right, statue of Lenin. You look to your left a bit further up the road, statue of Lenin again. And it's just 10 of these. It's so great. It's just 10 busts and statues of Lenin. Oh. Dick's using the emoji I added of his character. Canium Dig Cool. Dick's cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
16 viewers, by the way. You're doing so much better at this than all the rest of us. It's
I
clear,
don't
so
know
is
what
Gloria.
the streaming thing is easy.
I don't know why the rest of you has such problem. This seems like a piece of cake. No cake though. Very not allowed.
Well, if you want cake, you make it yourself. Oh, we don't have any cake. Oh. Damn.
Hey,
Bloody
Meshu,
department game.
you have your
Playing
second. Sorry, you have your second subscriber, Benson's. Meshu's has subscribed on tier 1. What shall we name a school after him or kindergarten?
let
Or...
me see. We can put the transparent on residential or on a fire station.
So which do you want, Meshu? Do you want a residential or a fire station? Wow. Silicon Soul has also subscribed.
Oh. I mean, audience.
Yeah, everything is going well, and there's a hype train coming as well. You're gonna be overwhelmed with attention and awesomeness. So, Meshu's, you want a fire station or a residential area? Fire is prohibited. Meshu says that in fire station, name it the Academy of Fire Prevention.
Well,
Now, T-I-O-N.
prevention. Yeah.
T-I-O-N, yeah. There you go. There it is. And Silicon Soul has also subscribed. What would you like, Silicon Soul?
We have so far only residential building.
Yes, you have a residential building, Silicon Soul. What would you like? I hate that so much. Silicon Soul says like dungeon, Fungian homes. Fungion homes. There you go.
Do you like the winking smiley?
Yeah. That's the winking smiley. Oh no. Silicon Soul Fungian homes. That actually sounds good.
Alright.
Silicon Soul. One word. One word.
Well, like this.
With small s. There you go. Yep. Mishu's, this is up to you. He asked, is it possible to change the name of the fire station? I just thought of something better. The Chain of Buckets.
This is the suitable name because we don't have any fire trucks.
We don't... So, we have a fire station but no fire trucks. So the Chain of Buckets is actually accurate. Oh, that's great. We only just not. This is so. We bought a fire station a few months later. Oh, should we buy fire trucks? Oh.
Western forklift. This is might buy later. All right, and the last sewage pipe. That is.
This is where we dig underneath people's homes and cinema and stuff like that just to put in a sewer pipe.
Yeah. It's the shortest route. Hmm. Do I forgot to enable weather?
I don't know, did you?
I only set like always day. And that screwed up the calendar.
Oh.
Ah,
Well, this is very glorious. This is an advantage. It shall never rain here in glorious Ho Chi Hat.
no.
Whacker says, Soviet Ministry of Weather still processing weather requests.
Yeah.
Frido asks, wait, is this Soviet city in the Caribbean? Well, it's, what was it again? It's,
No, it's somewhere in Asian Pacific. Fires getting erected. And we have to supply this building with chemicals to treat water and possibly brainwash.
A water. Ah, yes. We treat water and we also wash brains.
Yeah, reachability looks splendid. Might modify the footpaths with asphalt ones for better results.
Better footpath better. More asphalt. Result improve.
Yeah. So far we have gravel ones.
But Assistant Secretary Possum, gravel roads are cheap.
Yes. Mm. Now I hate that I put this power line here, actually,
Why?
because I could put some more buildings here.
Well, just
Well,
build a road in between so that it's slightly behind.
yeah, that's what we have to suit for. Right.
This is Gloria's perfect design. This is by design, not at all mistake.
Certainly.
Master Mayhem asks, so what are our export plans? What are we making money on? I know making money just sounds very capitalist. I don't know about this.
Well, since we still haven't reached the communism and still in a pretty much socialism, mm, I'm thinking exporting crops and, or rather, importing crops and chemicals to make fabric and make clothes and export clothing.
Glorious Republic of Cloth Making. You've heard it here, folks. Comrades,
Yep.
I mean.
For the stars, that is.
Yep. Someone has to make the Black Pants. You're very right about that, Master Mayhem. This is where all the Black Pants come from the glorious Republic of Ho Chi Hat.
Yeah.
Only source of the real Black Pants.
and then they uh, going to what they establish Black Pantistan.
Yes, we will send these glorious pants to our good neighbors, Black Pantistan.
And since you mentioned Black Pants, yes, this is going to be a factory of Black Pants.
There it is. So the glorious cooperation between Ho Chi Hat and Black Pantistan begins. Meshu says, so you're trying to make a Soviet banana republic. Damn it.
Well, Soviet, yes. Republic, yes. Banana, not so sure.
I don't know, this banana sounds a little esoteric. I'm not sure about this. Now we're getting a first-person view drive of glorious Ho Chi Hat. Look at how fantastically glorious it is. And blocky.
Surely.
This is where the camera ends, because that's foreign enemy territory. We can't know. We don't want any of that.
This stupid dumper truck covered our glorious footage of a dashcam video.
What would be a Soviet dashcam called? Like,
Советский видеорегистратор. It's really called like видеорегистратор in
okay.
Russian.
Oh, that's why I didn't get it, Master Mayhem. For you Europeans, Banana Republic is a clothes store. I did not know this. Yeah, the dash cam. Yeah, the dash cam would be called We Watch. Oh.
For those who missed, we have a V-Mart.
Yeah, we have a We Mart.
Glorious shopping center.
Yeah, it was first. It was Nassau's small shopping center. I was like, no, 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 glorious shopping center.
What do I need more to build faster? I guess more buses.
More workers.
Yeah, buses bringing workers. How many? Yeah, three more construction offices can do that.
Damn. Damn. Wait. No. Yo. Oh, hey. Hey. Master Bane was like, speaking of, have you planned your heating yet? And Whacker was like, fire of determination in people's heart will warm them.
Yep.
Yep, that's how it would work.
We don't need heating in this climate.
No, probably not. More bus.
More bus, maybe a concrete mixer, and open hole, and more damper, and open hole and mixer.
Excellent.
Oh, the customs house traffic gonna kill it.
What? Unacceptable. Yeah, Mass Raymond says, I had no idea what climate you're in. I thought this game always had brutal Soviet winters. We kind of were where we wanted weather, and even including rain
Yeah.
and all kinds of stuff, but apparently.
So with the release of 1.0, there was BIOS DLC. Uh, if you ask me, a bit overpriced because it comes with 3 maps and that's it. But the community can make maps with biomes. So 3 new biomes will be desert, rainforest, and Siberia, or
And
rather
Siberia.
tundra.
Yeah.
Tundra. Yeah.
So, in some roundabout way, water is a DLC, or snow, or something. But they added biomes.
Mhm.
Yeah. Dig said snow would mean free waters. They can't have that. Alright, let's give it 10 more minutes. We've been going for 2 hours. So,
Yeah.
10 more minutes of progress, and then more glory some other time. But this is also pretty good so far. But 10 more minutes.
Sure. Yeah. We probably will be almost finishing the utilities in this 10 minutes. Yes. Meanwhile, we can take a tour. Yep.
What are the some Silicon Soul Fungin Homes? This is a great building. What else do we have? We have Grima's House of Mercy. These are some of our new subscribers, and we have WeMart, our first invention. I love that instead of Walmart, WeMart. And then we have the Chain of Buckets. I love that one.
Water department.
Named by Miss Hughes, who's also a new subscriber.
Here we're getting a Cameron Sickle monument built.
I like that. That's very good. High priority.
Yep. Reminding those citizens
But this is
which kind of town they live in.
yes. Glory is mandated. As Frito puts it, most important part of the core infrastructure.
Yeah.
Everything else would not work without this glorious monument. And I think that also calls for another anecdote. That goes, an American brags to a Soviet citizen, Hoover taught our people not to drink. Soviet says in return, no big deal. Stalin taught our people not to eat. Holy shit. Oh, I love these anecdotes though. Do 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 do. What are those buildings that we have there? Oh, the water tower isn't complete yet. Are those also residential buildings that aren't done yet there? The yellow marked
Yeah,
ones?
I put some residential on hold while we still waiting for the residents. We're not gonna be put all the residents at once, so it will be gradually put the residents and build the next residentials. But yeah, we can't really build while we, or, or rather, put the residents in while we don't have water.
This
Yeah,
sounds like
obviously.
sensible planning. I don't know what's going on.
Also, I built the cinema backwards. Oops.
Oh, that's very Soviet. Oh,
They have driveway in backwards.
oh. You just know those construction people were like, well, you know, the assistant secretary Possum says this is the way they want it. I just, no question. No more questions. Oh, we built the cinema backwards. I love that. What? You can't walk to the back? It's ocean,
Well,
it's
this
ocean.
is, yes, we gonna have just a little bit of a park in front. That's no big deal.
Yeah, this was planned all the way, all along. How dare you question it? Oh, man. Oh, another question from Fredo. What is the best drink from Kazakhstan?
Uh, well, there's probably some of you heard of kumis. That's fermented mare's milk. Uh, you either would hate it or love it, but there's something else. It's called tubat. Pretty much the same, but it's camel's milk. It's has mm, high fat content
Camel's
in
milk,
it.
fermented camel's milk.
Yeah, I
There you go.
was on a business trip in Aktau, saw some camels pasturing.
All right. How do you spell it? Can you spell it for me?
What spell?
The fermented camel's milk. What's the drink called?
Chupat.
How would you spell it with normal? I wouldn't say normal letters, but non Cyrillic letters.
So I gonna type it here.
Yep.
Uh,
Shubats. I just posted in the audience chat so they can see what it's. And so fermented camel's milk. Yes, Weemart. Good old Weemart.
Speed planners. Uh,
Weemart, aisle 5 for all your Shubat needs. Yes.
actually,
Many statues of Lenin. Yes.
yes.
Frido says, cool, thanks for that. Sounds better than my lord. Loads of things are better than my lord. It's hard to make it much worse than my lord. Oh, that's glorious. I love that.
Yep. It was by the plan, the park. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
In,
Yes,
in, in
absolutely.
front in front of the cinema.
Mm-hmm. The front of the cinema. Yes. Not the back. This is not facing the wrong way. Just stares aggressively with Kalashnikov.
All right. I think we built a great foundation for our republic, for the people trademark.
Yeah, the people trademark. Yes. Definition pending. All right. So I think we're gonna call it here then, because as Benson has now pointed out, the grand and great republic of Ho Chi Hat has now has a good foundation, and that means we now will proceed to stage 2, or rather, we will do that next time. But for now, that is going to be it. Any last words you want to say to the audience before we leave for today, Benson?
Thank you for participating in our construction inspection, comrades, party members.
Excellent. And likewise for me, thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for being with us. We here at KBOS 1 has very much enjoyed your participation in this great, glorious plan. And just for now, be excellent to one another, and see you next time. Goodbye.
That's yeah.
Like thunder from the sky, swore to fight and die. We are warriors, warriors of the world. Brothers everywhere, raise your hands into the air. We are Canadians, warriors of the world.